They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Why should we be forced to work under someone who shouldn't even be here anymore? Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere. I know. I get way too fired up over this.
Does he get you riled up enough to steal an amulet?
Stop right there. I can't let you leave with that amulet.
You sleep rather soundly for a murder. That's good. Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you. I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me.
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
Hello?
You cannot
escape the master! You cannot escape the master!
Yeah, you, Dagon. It's good so far. I've been really enjoying it. I love my Elder Scrolls games. I tried to play the original. But the graphics put me off because I got into Elder Scrolls during Skyrim. But now that the remake is out, I've been really enjoying it. I have heard really good things about Expedition 33 as well. And I am eventually planning on playing it, but I feel like there's a lot to do in Oblivion, and I've started this now, so I better finish. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Oblivion.
Good evening, sir.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights.
Strangers? On a road? I must kill them immediately.
But these spies must be eliminated.
Alright, I got this cool new staff from the Mythic Dawn that shoots lightning. And it seems like I'm really good with it, which is weird because I haven't, but it's like, it's better than the bow. Is this my horse? Yeah. Joffrey told me that strangers have been sighted near the Cloud Ruler Temple. He suspects they are Mythic Dawn spies based out of Bruma. He suggested that Captain Bird of the Bruma Guard might know of any strangers in town. Stefan of the Blades can tell me where he has seen the suspected spies. Alright, let me go kill some strangers. Oh no! Okay, so much for the cool staff. Whoops.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagail walks the earth. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
You leave my horse alone.
I did not fear fear death. The dawn is breaking. This is the part.
My apparel is breaking.
And bleed to death. Paradise awaits. I do not fear death.
I'll take your basement key. And your gold. You can keep your green wool stuff. Okay. Sorry, horse. I apologize. Oh no, horsey. It's okay. I saved the horse. She's good.
Evening. Oh, hello. Don't take your break. Good. I'm hungry.
Just talk, I think. You're hungry. Try being a vampire.
I'm waiting. I make sure I see no reason. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out. What about you? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better. I'm done talking to you.
Go ahead.
What's that? Oh, it's just a little snow eddy. No! What's a thief without lockpicks? Gonna have to stop by Imperial City and do a little business with Shady Sam. The glorious cleansing. That doesn't sound good. The Master has chosen you and Severi for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending a report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Try saying that 3 times fast. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch, but again we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. Yeah, I'll say, I killed Ruma Cameron. That's who I took the cool staff from. I gotta get that charged up, but the Mages Guild are so expensive. Nocturnal. Now, I've been told about this, the skeleton key. But I like doing the lockpicking. Makes me feel like a real thief. Oh, okay, so you still do the lockpicking, it just doesn't break? Okay, that does sound good. What do I have to do for that? Is that, what quest? Go to her shrine. Interesting.
You have my ear, citizen.
What have you learned about this? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his...
What do you need, friend?
Alright, let me just speak to Martin. Do I dare? Do I dare?
Don't do it. No. No.
I'll do it. Okay, don't let me do that 2 more times. Hey bud, how you feeling?
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xarxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power. I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Mankar Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals, which I will not speak of further.
Yeah, I'm just carrying on this Skyrim tradition of
it will be more difficult, as
eating
I will have to temporarily
dragons?
bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
Be handy if the book was on the bookshelf, wouldn't it? Instead of making me go all the way to the library.
What do you need, friend?
Nothing. I wasn't eating
Good
your
evening,
emperor.
sir.
Honestly, I'm offended that they even suggested it.
Sir.
Alright, so Nocturnal's probably somewhere around there. Alright, let me go back to the Imperial City. I'll buy a couple of lockpicks off Shady Sam, and then I know what you're all here for. I'll do the Dark Brotherhood quest.
Psst. You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Creepiest way you could possibly sell someone lockpicks.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Come see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
Let me do this Dark Brotherhood quest y'all are so excited about. Wish I'd taken my horse. Gate to Oblivion right outside while all the people are just chilling in the inn. Nice.
We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab.
He's about to pay mine.
His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception. That's a horrible name for an inn. Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Do I have to kill him with the Blade of Ill Omen? Or Blade of Woe, it's called? Might as well satiate my hunger while we're here. I fed from him 3 times. Does that not kill him?
That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia of...
Alright. Does it count if I sleep here? If I just sleep, will it show up next to the corpse? Alright, let's try. You sense a presence nearby?
So, the deed is done. How do I know this?
How do I know this?
You'll find that the Dark
Probably
Brotherhood
the
knows
corpse.
a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Probably the corpse you're lying next to.
Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family. Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of 1 listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us. The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Hail
Tenet
Sithis.
2.
Bottoms up. And the devil laughs.
Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior.
Does it invoke the wrath of Sithis?
Is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
Yeah, it does.
Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine.
Is Sithis not a woman? The Night Mother?
Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis. You are now one with the Dark Brotherhood.
Pickpockets.
At the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
What bloody knife? Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. How do I see how much charge it has? Okay, so that would be blue if there were any charge in it? Okay. I think I can probably get that charged... Where was there a Mage's Guild? In Bravo?
Is everything all right?
I'm fine.
You look like a bright one.
I am pretty bright. You should see me go out in the sunlight. Gosh darn it, where is she?
I'd like to talk about.
She trains at 6 a.m. in the guild basement? Is that why I wasn't finding her? Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna give this one last shot. If I can't find her, I'm going to broom. Whitney, it's 6:34 a.m. and there's no one here. You give me nothing but terrible advice for this game.
It is a Eteriena's spells, recharging and training in mysticism, and idle chatter at your service.
I'm not even sorry.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Timing on that was pretty good.
Farewell.
Alright, what next? So Shrine of Nocturnal, you said. It was near Leywin? How am I taking health damage? God damn it. I feed so much, I swear.
What can I... Farewell.
Have you been well
My friend. Well met.
Can enchant items to get to 100% camo? That does sound pretty sick. Ah, no, wrong horse, wrong horse. Okay, no one saw. Whew. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Always a pleasure.
What is it?
Let me do this nocturnal thing then. And travel to Water's Edge. What's all this then?
light among strangers. Secrets in the dark. Nocturnal is here. But my eye is blind and proud, stolen from its shrine and hid in dark waters. To steal from a god is most unwise. Find these thieves in the city that spans the waters. Learn where they hide my eye. Retrieve the eye of nocturnal mortal, and return it to me, and I shall look favorably upon you.
Sounds good.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Is everything all right? Make it quick. Eye of Nocturne. Weebam-Na and Bajin have been bragging about some big score. She wasn't a bad sort until she hooked up with that guard stick. I'm through talking to you.
Good. I'm through talking to you as well. No need to be rude about it.
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter and Weebam-Na's partner. Yes. Why? Why would you ask? I've never heard of it. No idea. Enough talk.
Rats. Hate them. Hate them. Everyone. Gonna hunt them down and chop them all to tiny bits. Oh, did I say that out loud? Excuse me. I'm Weebam-Na, the hunter. You got to excuse me. I got rats on my mind.
You got bats in the belfry, pal.
Never heard of the thing, and neither has Bajin. You ask too many questions.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Shh. There's someone here. Wait until they leave.
Fresh game.
Have you seen the Derricks recently? They're always bickering with one another.
They argue a lot, but that's just their way. I don't think they're ever really angry with one another.
Have you heard about how the Blackwood Company is growing?
I don't trust them. I've heard they're effective, but they're brutal.
All right. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Interesting. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have been lost, and most non-Argonians have left in fear.
The land of the Argonians is a strange place indeed.
The prey approaches.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
No, really?
Of course.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave.
Tidewater
So
Cave.
relax.
Perhaps you'll be a small group of skooma dealers led by a Dunmer named Kailis Lanavo
Skooma
is holed
dealers,
up
you
in the
say?
Greyland settlement, just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lanavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lanavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him. Tidewater Cave. I know of it. Don't turn your... If you've got to travel, by... Why? Be vigilant. Lanavo is a snake.
Okay, let me go do this really quick.
How are you?
What's that? Van?
Well, well, look who we've got here.
You're pathetic.
Am I
Show
supposed
me
to
what
be
you've got.
impressed? This is the part where you fall down
damn
and
you.
bleed to death. What's the matter?
I know
Getting
mud
tired?
crabs more fearsome than you.
Let's get this over with.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
You're pathetic.
Shoot.
May you rest in peace.
Okay. New plan. Gonna do some cool shit. Pro gamer move.
Watch out!
He was here a second
You're a traitor
ago.
to your...
Are you?
You're pathetic. You're a traitor to your own race.
Sick. What's all this? Is this light armor? This mithril? Ooh. Ooh, I like it a lot. Very fancy. I'm gonna keep my river walking boots though. I'm not seeing any skooma anywhere, which is making me a little bit nervous that I've just killed 2 people for no reason. But hey, I'm Dark Brotherhood now, that's what we do.
You've done it! By the divine...
Okay, I feel like it's definitely down there. It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look. Okay, found it. Let's get out of here. St. John's wort. It's like St. John's wort, but different. Alright, got your eye.
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock the thieves, for bitter is their loss. You, mortal, may take this. It shall open the secrets of dark places for you.
The light.
Alright, what to do now? Let's finish up the Thieves Guild stuff, maybe. Although, did I get that lockpick thing from Nocturnal? I guess I must have.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
I'm totally fine, thank you.
He's inside.
I hear the monks. My sources tell me that Sevilla... Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them, and when I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Shadow Hydra.
Let me go talk to the Countess and figure out what that's all about. I am very curious.
You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale.
Lockpicking is so much better now.
Stop! You violated the law. Then pay with your blood.
Watch out!
Show me what you've got. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I
Not
trust
too
the
much, I hope.
stipend Tolkien gave
I was
you
just running from
whetted
the
your
guards a
appetite.
second ago. Yes, I do like
Good
money.
point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
Of course.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship, worn like an amulet, This talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass. Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Yes, but let's pretend I'm not.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea. Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone. If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I had a feeling you'd accept. I've come into the possession of a diary. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly... When we are... I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at... These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The rest is up to you. My scout, be cautious.
Okay, this seems complicated.
The Madstone away. He served Emperor Ur. Some see only the... May the path ahead be free of danger.
You should really get to a healer.
It is good to see you again. I have a message for you from the Grey Fox. The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Melintus Ancrus' house in Coral. Yes, I did. After you saved me in Castle Skingrad, now I'm running errands for the Grey Fox and... May Shadow hide you.
You're welcome, bud. Do I no longer have a horse?
Have you been well recently? Get back, you filthy...
Oh. So he knows I'm a vampire, I guess. Heal major wounds. Now that's a step up. It is with heavy heart and a trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Raymond Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I am nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. Day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Ramus's forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. Okay, so due west along the narrow path. Ah. What magic can I do? These will-o'-the-wisps are unpleasant. Alright, so the sentinel stands watch pointing north. So it says I discovered the bones of the guy, but I don't see the bones of the guy. What did I pick up? Interesting. Alright, I'm going to call the session there, because I have a Daggerheart game to get to. It was fun seeing you all. Thanks for stopping in, and I will see you all next time.